Fun fact, during the Opium War, the Chinese would hurl flaming monkeys at the English. The Chinese lost miserably. Anyway, that's not even the craziest monkey story you're going to hear. Because today, the Cool Story Bro will be counting down the top 3 hilarious stories in all of history.
Back on fire, got my rims and my drop top spinning. Cool story, bro. House worth more than $1 million. Cool story, bro. Girl hotter than Jessica Simpson. Cool story, bro.
Okay, the first story is about Haste the Viking. Haste was a badass Viking king. He conquered a whole bunch of Europe and almost all his homeland. Now he was turning his eyes to Rome. Trouble was, you couldn't take him over because you couldn't break through the big, giant Roman walls. So he came up with a clever little plan. His army showed up holding a stretcher, Haste feigning illness. They said, "Our king is sick. He wants to convert to Christianity before he dies." The Catholics weren't stupid, but they couldn't turn him away either, so they brought him inside. They baptized the whole army and allowed them all to go to Haste's funeral. Not surprisingly, later that night, Haste sprang out of his coffin, and his men killed and destroyed everything in sight. Haste demanded that everyone come and kneel before him, and they all did, except for one guy, who very carefully stood up and told Haste that the city was not Rome, but Luna. Haste had conquered the wrong city by mistake. Okay, this story is called Jackie the Monkey. During World War I, South Africa was desperate for troops. They needed bodies so badly, they enlisted a baboon and his master. They ended up making an outfit for that baboon, with buttons and a little cap. The baboon even learned how to stand at attention and salute officers. At first, everybody just treated him like a joke, but the officers didn't want him around. So they shipped Jackie the baboon to the front lines, where he fought in the trenches of France and Flanders. And this is where it gets even weirder. When his original master, Albert, got shot, Jackie stayed behind with him and kept him alive until the stretcher arrived, licking his wounds. When 2 privates in his brigade were injured, Jackie the Monkey stayed with them and built a little stone fortress to keep them safe. Jackie was injured in the blast, but both privates made a full recovery. Jackie the Monkey was promoted to corporal and won the Medal of Valor. He was given an honorable discharge and a pension for the rest of his life. That's right, South Africa decided to give the money to a monkey instead of the privates that actually were injured. Jackie the Monkey won the medal and not the injured war heroes. Great job, Jackie, making us proud. Okay, this last piece of American history, they don't teach you in the textbooks. In the late 1700s, a letter appeared in a London newspaper complaining that the English were being forced to take deported French prisoners. The British were furious and wanted it to stop. The French became super angry too, because it implied that the English were too good for French prisoners. Both nations became involved, and they were on the brink of war, before it turned out to be a massive hoax. The original letter, it turned out, had been written by Benjamin Franklin, who was spending 6 months as an ambassador in England. He was just bored, sitting around stirring up trouble. Bad joke. Okay, what do you guys think is the funniest moment in history? Share your stories in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching.
Back on fire, got my rims and my drop top spinning. Cool story, bro. House worth more than $1 million. Cool story, bro. Girl hotter than Jessica Simpson. Cool story, bro. This the hardest thing you heard in a minute. Cool story, bro. Yeah, I'm working out too. I said I train insane like Goku, homie. I said I'm training insane. No, but